moving, it's too fun to sway. I'm picky, I'm choosing to do things my way. Go with the flow, put on a show, kill it. Living my life, I'm on a high, feel it. I'm so fly, I'm doing my best moves today. They're losing track of my feet, yeah. Everyone else took a seat, yeah. I'm the only one left on the floor. Just watch me move to the beat, yeah.
So this is just a quick video, just basically me trying to get the remains of the engine out of the car. Yeah, you'll see the troubles that I run into trying to do it, thinking it was going to be a straightforward job, and I think in total it was probably over the space of about 3 weekends trying to fit in work, weather, you know, family time and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a bit of a difficult one. And then, you know, when you probably can see, my garage is absolutely crammed full of kids' bikes and lawn mowers and all sorts of stuff. You know, this is not a fully fledged workshop with a tool station and, you know, man cave. It's just literally a hoarder's paradise of bikes and junk, basically. But yeah, enough of me rambling on. Please like and subscribe to the videos, it really does help. And thanks to the people that are actually subscribed to the channel. I hope you enjoy the content. Oh dear, oh dear. This is the problem we have. Okay, we're back at it. Let's have a look, see what we can do with this monstrosity. Many hours of cleaning and we have a bit of space, finally. Still got to get this thing out. It's still in there, still putting up a fight. We're almost there though, everything's pretty much out of it now. So we'll get that out and then get it all cleaned up in there. And then once it's all cleaned up, we can start putting it back together again, hopefully. Okay, so I've disconnected the ball joint, sorry, track rod end, ball joint, bottom ball joint down there, took the 36mm nut off there, popped the drive shaft out there. Literally just got to undo it on the other side and then hopefully I can split it. I'll just show you, get a light on here. Basically, see it's coming out of the gearbox there. Get that light down. You can see that, yeah. And then it goes into this mount. So I just got to undo that, and then hopefully that'll loosen that off so we can pull that shaft out of the gearbox. Because the plan is we want to leave the gearbox in position while I take the block out. Most people, like I say, it would take the whole lot out as one, but ideally I don't want to do that. We're going to have to see whether or not it's possible. If not, we might need to backtrack and put a couple of bolts back in the gearbox to yank it out, but we'll see. So yeah, I'll just show you basically what has been going on. So I don't know if you can see down there, probably not. Let's see if I can get a light and we'll have a look. So my plan was basically to take this off the back of the block, which holds the drive shafts in position, and then separate the engine from the gearbox and just basically take it out, because I thought, well, I don't need to take the gearbox out. But for whatever reason, this seems to be a lot more difficult, whether or not I'm missing a bolt on the gearbox that I can't see or something. So yeah, the plan is now to basically lift the whole engine out and gearbox out as one. So that's how everybody else seems to do it, so hence that's why I'm going to do it that way. I think it just makes sense, and then, you know, I can clean the gearbox up while the engine's away being rebuilt. I can you know, tidy everything up, clean all these surfaces up. As you can see, I mean, it's pretty solid. There's no real issues here. It's all surface rust from what I can see. We can treat all that and get it all cleaned up and nice, ready for the refreshed engine to go back in there. That is the plan anyway, but you know, like previously stated, these things they never seem to go according to plan sometimes, so you just have to adapt and just do what you can to make it work. Just undone the exhaust manifold underneath. Show you. Just on the clamp down there. I don't know if you can see that. Sprayed a bit of lube on there just to try and make it come out a bit easier. So we're just going to wiggle that manifold out of the way, get that out of the way, give us a bit more space. Obviously this isn't a standard manifold, this is a Magnix 4-branch manifold, because it's got a full Magnix system on it that basically was on the car when I bought it. So yeah, so yours will look slightly different, but that's off anyway. So got a bit more space at the back now. We're still back here, it's another weekend, and the weather is a little bit better today, so hopefully yeah, I'm gonna try now, because I've undone everything. I've tried taking this off at the back to get the drive shaft out, but it doesn't want to come through this bearing. I've tried taking this off the back here, but I'm worried about something breaking off. So now I'm just thinking, do you know what, I might as well try and get this side off, take the drive shaft out, and then I can just hoist the engine in the gearbox out. Now I've got an engine hoist. I was going to drop it out the bottom. I may still drop it out the bottom, depending on if it will drop out the bottom, but it's more than likely it's going to come out the top now. But yeah, this car is fighting me all the way. I wasn't expecting it to be so difficult, but everything on it is, you know, really fragile and seen better days. But hoping we can just get this out, and then once that's out of the way, you can start cleaning everything up and tidying everything up while that's being rebuilt. While this is being rebuilt and this is pretty much at the stage for it to go back in, then we'll try and get that thing over there out the garage and to some track days this year. That is the plan. And this is the reason why you pay somebody to do this job. But me, I'm poor, I don't have the money. Obviously I don't have the skills, but we're learning as we go, so that's how, you know, sometimes you just got to do these things, get involved, and yeah, see what you can get done. Okay, so what can I say, the attempt to try and take it out of the bottom has not really been going too well, so we're gonna have to adapt a different sort of approach to it, I think. What we're going to end up doing now is pretty much putting all the stuff that I've taken off back together again, and then getting the engine hoist and trying to take it out the top. I think that's going to be the best way, because I'm seriously worried about breaking something. I mean, we've done enough damage to it as it is, so yeah, I don't really want to be doing anything more and scrapping the block, and then yeah, then we're in a whole world of hurt. I mean, it's bad enough as it is. I don't even know if the block can be saved. I'm praying that it can be. Surely there's something that can be done to rectify them snapped head studs, and yeah, it's not great, you know. But hey, we keep cracking on, we keep trying, and hopefully we'll get this thing ready for the summertime to try and enjoy it. get the engine out. It was a mission. This is definitely one I wouldn't recommend if you're planning to do it in like a weekend, especially if your car's like this over 20 years old, because everything on it was just like, if you look at like all the pipes and everything, they're all really rock solid, brittle. Cables are all brittle, and I mean, this car, as good as it looked on the outside, you know, all of these components just over years have deteriorated, and generally, I mean, it's really solid. You've got a little couple of scabs here, but it's all solid. It just, you know, it will clean up, and we'll tidy all that up, get it all nice before the engine comes back. I've got some new bottom arms for it, got a new steering rack for it, so we'll get that on. I'm going to probably drop the subframe down. I'm a bit sort of cautious about whether I'm going to do it or not, because I don't really want to end up, if it strips the rivnets that hold it, then it's going to be a real mission to try and rectify that. I might just have a see how well it cleans up, and you know, if I can leave it in situ, then I might do that. Otherwise I'll drag it out and have to bite the bullet and just go, you know, put a bit of heat on it and loads of sort of penetration fluid into the rivnets to try and get it and work it out so we don't snap any more bolts off. So anyway, so the engine's out. Literally just going to separate the gearbox off it now. Get all the other components off it, you know, all the like these senders and stuff like that, oil filter, just so it's a bare block to send it away to be repaired, because probably can't see it on the camera here, but obviously when we took the head off, if you see my previous video, we had a bit of an issue with the head bolt snapped, so that one there is clear and that one there is snapped. I think there's about 3 in total that have basically break off in the bottom of the block, so praying to God that luck is on my side and they can salvage this, because it's the original engine. It's a numbers matching car, so I want to try and keep it all back together as original as possible. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a, you know, completely stock original car, but you know, I like to call it sort of OEM plus, basically. You know, it's got the stainless exhaust. All of these sort of bits can be put back to standard if somebody generally wanted to do that. So anyway, yeah, so just going to get these bits off and then get the engine sent away, get it repaired, and then I suppose the next video will be us putting it back in the car after I've done all the little bits of tidying up. Wish me luck. I hope you have enjoyed this video. You know, I'm trying to make content. It's difficult juggling work and, you know, having the money as well. Like these cars, the bits aren't as cheap as they used to be. You know, everything seems to be 100 quid for this, and you know, with a family and holidays and stuff like that, you know, trying to justify that to the missus. As you would probably know if you've got a wife, it's not an essential, but it needs to be back on the road for the summertime. That's the plan anyway. So yeah, we're going to see what happens, and I'll catch you on the next video. So anyway, that's the video. Yeah, like I said, if you are attempting to do this in a weekend, I would highly recommend, if your car is like this one, not to. or have a backup plan if it's your daily driver. I ended up not using the hoist to lift it out because, long story short, I couldn't get the front bumper off because of the fixings on the side were rusted. So we ended up basically dropping it onto a skate and then lifting the car up high and then on some axle stands, and then basically dragging it out the bottom of the engine bay. So I managed to get that done. Split the gearbox off, clutch off. The clutch actually was really good in it, but I've got a new one to go in there anyway. Just seems pointless putting a second-hand clutch back in it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So the next video will be of me hopefully owning the engine back and putting it in the car and trying to get everything back together. We're gonna obviously order a load of new engine mounts, hoses, all the other bits that you can see in the video that are all perished. Probably drive shafts, or try and refurbish the ones that we've got. Yeah, what else? No, I think that's about it. That's enough. Probably, if you are still with us, if you could like and subscribe to the video. The more subscribers we get, the more traffic we can get to the channel and bring you better content, and that's the idea anyway. Yeah, hope this has been helpful, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.